look, the first star of the evening. What do you say we make a wish?
I know what my wish is. No more water skiing. How about yours?
Can't tell you, Bumblebee, cause then it won't come true.
Hey guys, welcome back for today's Transformer unboxing video. We got the two coneheads standing right there, thrust and ramjet, which were made by the manufacturer Make Toys, Make Toys, however you pronounce it. I got two more left, both X-TRANSBOTS. I'm gonna be doing SEASPRAY today. He's called Neptune in their line. Naval Defense, 85 MM-XII. This is the art on the box on the front. We got the actual model here on the side in this little hovercraft vehicle mode. And on the back side we have this little card going back to the original G1 Transformers, where you had to lay a red see-through plastic thing on it so you could read out the stats more easily. And yeah, this guy's got a couple of accessories with it, most of which I will probably not be using because they're basically mostly meant for him in vehicle mode, and I'll be displaying him in robot mode. He does have some accessories for robot mode as well, but I don't think I'll be using it. But we're gonna go through them anyways. Let me just open the package. Also change the camera angle around. So yeah, all types of accessories, kind of ridiculous ones as well. Like for him in his vehicle mode, we got these little splash things for the water, which when he's going with high speed, it splashes. We got his little gun. And what else do we have? We got a little bucket and a shovel. And a beach ball right here. And then this little trapeze thing, which you can plug into him, I guess, and have another robot being getting pulled by him. We got a little screwdriver that goes along in the same bag as the manual. It's probably going to be needed to change his faceplate around. I'm not sure which faceplate he has on right now, what it looks like, but the additional one looks like this. And we've got some water skis here. Two skis. I'm not sure how you're supposed to plug in a robot on these, but apparently it works. I'm not sure exactly how that works, but I've seen some pictures with Bumblebee being pulled by him or something like that. And then for the final item in the box, let me just put this away real quick. So we got this little manual to transform him. Hope to not be having to use this, but we do need the screwdriver to replace the faceplate indeed. And here you see Bumblebee being pulled by him on his water skis, and SEASPRAY holding the bucket and the shovel and the little beach ball as well. As for the vehicle itself, it looks very cool, very shiny. I have heard that X-TRANSBOTS paint tends to chip a little bit, so I'm gonna have to be real careful with this, because that would be a shame, of course. This is what the hovercraft looks from the front and the side. The back side, you can see his head being tucked in here. This is probably where you can hook up the this thing, I'm guessing. The other side, the top side, it looks really cool. It looks very good. And the kibble on the bottom, of course. You got some wheels here, and on the front, so you can ride around like this. Oh, I got the trading card as well. Some extra stats. And yeah, I think I'm just gonna try and transform this guy. Really curious if I'm gonna be able to do it without the manual. First thing I'll probably be looking at is to change this around and pop his head out, and then work from the body to the legs, I guess. And I'm expecting I'll have to pull this. Oh, there we go. So yeah, I can basically transform the top part and then see how the legs work, and that should basically be sort of it, I guess. So here it goes. Okay, so I'm thinking I'm gonna have to do something extra with the chest, because I do see some fault lines here, and I think it's gotta collapse a little bit more, but I'm not sure about that. So I'm just looking around for if I find anything that allows me to collapse it a little bit more. I do see some hinges and screws right here. Are those screws? I think they are. And I see some more hinges right here, so I'm expecting for something to have to collapse some more right there. And also I can't push these tabs in here yet, so I do think there's some more trickery going on there. That's what I'm expecting. It just totally tore up on me, like the whole cabin part. This is supposed to be tucked in like this, I guess, with these little things. It started falling off here, and I have no idea where that has to go. So I don't know what's going on with this one. Maybe I turn it around too much, too often, I don't know. but this cannot be the way it's supposed to be transformed. Even though it does open up like several hinges I saw here, so yeah, it does create some extra room, but I'm pretty sure that that is not the way it's supposed to be transformed. So yeah, I don't know what's up with this. Okay, so I really have no idea what happened there. I don't know if I should be putting this back. Try to put this back into place. I'm pretty sure this came from here, and that was closed up with this part, like so. Wait, was it here or was it? Yeah, it's here. But it doesn't leave any room for me to connect it to there, and then that still leaves these parts right here, so I have no idea what's going on. This was something here or something. Okay, I guess we've got that sort of covered, but there was still this black thing like underneath here somewhere, tucked in there. Maybe that was just there to cover up this. Maybe that's the case. I'm not even sure if these black parts go together with this black part, but I think these are like the holders, the carriers of this slider part, which is supposed to cover this little round thing here. But I really don't know if that's right or not. So this is kind of a letdown, to be honest. Like I was kind of looking forward to transforming this one, but with this happening, that's no fun. So yeah, it's kind of a letdown. And I'm still haven't made any progress on these little joints right here. So like these hinges tell me that there's something going to have to move. So if I take these parts off, there's this part that you can move around, you can slide it. So that makes me think that you can push the cabin away to open this up or something, I don't know. But yeah, so far I haven't gotten anywhere yet. It doesn't seem to want to release, but maybe there's just one part holding it all together or something. Oh, okay, so I think, but I'm not entirely sure, is that you had to push these little things, these little panels down, so you could squeeze his rib cage together, basically, to tighten it up a little bit. And now these little parts do click into place. So, but now I'm still left with no cabin. So I'm just gonna try and continue the transformation. See how far I can get with that, and if that's done, then see if I can put the cabin together again and try and tuck it in there. Just uncollapse it again and then tuck it in there, and That should probably do it. I don't know what happened there. I don't know if it happens more often with other guys' robots. But it's weird. It was kind of weird. It was very loose. Like I didn't even put any force on it, and it basically fell down. Yeah, broke down. The blue is a very nice color, though. I gotta say, like, it looks really cool. Like metallic, blue metallic finish. Looks really cool. So about the feet, we got separated. Let's see how complicated this is. Seeing a couple of hinges here, which make me think it's gonna have to like be pushed out or something. And I'm expecting this part to like finish off the feet on the side or on the back side, or. But how do I open this up properly? There's some slight movement here. There's a peg there. Okay, very nice. That was very nice. Looks pretty clean. Do I have to extend the legs? I don't think I do. It's kind of a short guy, so I'm not entirely sure if that's all there is. I think that's it for the legs. Now the joints on the legs are very, very tight, but this hip thing, again, same as with the coneheads, that's a pretty loose joint right here. So I would have preferred if that had been a little bit tighter. This little part sticking out right here might be good for balancing purposes, but it does stick out a little bit. So that's not as clean as it could have been, I guess. Not sure if it's actually properly done the way it's supposed to be done. Maybe just shift a little bit more to the front. Not sure. Just leave it at that. Look it up in the manual how it's actually supposed to be done. Okay, so now I think I basically only have the this part left. Let's see if I can sort of do that partially, get the cabin on there and see what it looks like. Is this still collapsible or not? I think this is the maximum. Okay, so let's see if I can uncollapse this. Okay, so don't squeeze the cabin. That makes this happen. I was just looking if I could like shift it a little bit more upwards, but I don't think that's possible because it's collapsed now. It was possible before, but not anymore. Okay, so I think this is SEASPRAY. I still have these 3 parts to put in. It's just somewhere, I think, like to cover up this little part right here. I think, I'm not entirely sure. I'm not sure how that works. I'm not sure if I'll ever even do it because I'm not gonna have this just open anyways. I don't think. So there's one thing I'm not so sure about. Maybe 2 things. Like I'm not sure if these pointy things are supposed to stay up. I don't see anything I can do with that. So I think they will have to stay up. And his crotch area is, I can either like do it like this or bend it backwards and then fold his legs to the front again. I'm not so sure on how it's supposed to be done. I think I prefer this. He's a bit back heavy then, and if I do this, he'll be more front heavy. Now maybe I prefer this. I'm not so sure. I'll have to take a look at that. Okay, so this is basically SEASPRAY. He looks pretty cool. Let me just check. I think I'm gonna go for this face because this is from the comics, I think. I'll show you guys the difference. But this is how I remember him from the cartoons, with that face. So yeah, you can choose either one. Apart from the shock I had with the cabin falling apart and not knowing how to fix it again, I do like this character, the way it looks. The blue paint is amazing. Like that looks really cool. Very shiny, very bright. I don't think I chipped it anywhere. I think the top legs are metal. He feels pretty heavy for such a tiny figure. Yeah, for articulation, we got his head, which you can turn around 360. Make him look up a little bit, just minor. Make him look down a little bit. Do we have a side wobble? No, we don't. So front, back, and 360 around. We got an arm rotation 360, extension to the side a little over 90. We have a bicep swivel 360 degrees. We have a double jointed elbow, so you can basically make him eat his own gun. That's very nice. We have a wrist swivel 360 around. The gun is clear from his forearm, so that's very nice. You can do anything with that. The fingers are not articulated like it's an open grip or a closed grip. But no individual articulation on that. We got this torso movement 360 around. Kick to the front. Let me see. That is, yeah, it's almost, yeah, it's pretty much 90 degrees. Pretty much 90 degrees. His tummy is a little bit in the way of his knee. We get, what kind of knee joint do we have? I think it's single jointed. Yeah, single jointed, not fully 90 degrees. Extension to the side, extension to the back, a little bit further than 90 degrees. He does have these huge feet, so that limits a little bit. Going to the back, it could have probably been more if his heels weren't that big. thigh rotation, which is basically hip rotation, and we have an ankle movement to the inside, not to the outside. No foot dip further than what we already have. If you open it up on the backside, you can dip him a little bit, but that does leave you with some kibble here. But I think he's got enough movement, enough possibility options. The big feet do make him very stable, like he's very stable. So you can give him quite some dynamic poses. This joint is a little bit loose. Other than that, he feels very sturdy. Like this one is the only one that's a little bit worrisome. But yeah, that's X-TRANSBOTS SEASPRAY for you guys. I like the character a lot. I would recommend it regardless of the whole cabin fiasco I had back there. I'm not sure if that was the case before, but I do see some white paint chipping here. But from what I understand is that the whole cabin is basically see-through blue, and they painted white over it. That's what I'm guessing from seeing this blue right here. Doesn't really matter to me. It's only minor. X-TRANSBOTS SEASPRAY, I like it. I would definitely recommend it because it looks very cool. I'm not sure if there are many SEASPRAYs around. So yeah, if you're looking for a SEASPRAY, do get this one. Masterpiece scale. Quite a lot of accessories to have fun with. And yeah, I'll be making some photos and videos at the end. To give you guys some different looks on this character. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for joining, and see you guys for the next X-TRANSBOTS unboxing, which will probably get recorded tomorrow. Later!